Hello there once again, and thank you for joining me. I'm Kim Gow from Colour Passion. Today we're going to do some more on the cup turner, but a little different. We're going to improvise because it is a cup turner, but we're going to do a wine cooler bottle, or you could use this for juice, water, whatever. I've only done one before, but we are going to improvise on the cup turner, hoping it's going to play fair with us and give us a good result. So we've got that. I'm also going to do another one of the smoothie tumbler because we can. And I'm going to do different colours on it, and we'll see how that turns out with the darker one. Being smoothie, but obviously you could use it for coffee, you could use it for any juice really anyway, but it's a really good size tumbler. Now, it's mid-October now, and I do have a special. They won't last for long. Basically what I've got is the smoothie tumbler with the PUDUO kit and 3 paste colours in the 30-gram size at a special price, really good price. I've got the bottle with, again, the PUDUO kit and 3 pastes in the 30-gram size, another great offer, and our sparkling flute for wine to keep your wine beautiful and crispy cold through those hot summer days. And that will also be with the PUDUO kit and 3 colours. So what are you waiting for? Go and have a look, and hopefully there'll be something that tickles your fancy, because they won't last long. But I just wanted to extend that offer to you, and yeah, let's go and give it a go. All right then, everybody, we'll go now and have some fun, and I'll have a look at what we can do colour-wise with this. Might even try our new Vivid Magenta, which is a gorgeous shade, actually, really pretty. So we might do that. That one we might even do some blues over it. So let's go and see what we can create today. Okay, so I have got the bottle hopefully secured. A bit of a bother getting it on here. I put some foam and some sticky tape, and I also put a couple of spatulas down it as well, just to hold it, because it does tend to sort of go, you know, like that. Don't know how we're going to go, but I know that there is bottle turners out there, but I'm improvising with a cup turner. So yeah, should be okay, I'm hoping. And it may be that after a while, I might, once it's sort of stopped all its moving, I may well even turn the whole thing up. Like on its on the foot here. Anyway, I'll cover that when I do it, if I do it. The other one that I'm going to do is I'm going to do another one of the smoothie tumblers. Just moving this out the road. The smoothie tumblers, and I just wanted to show you. So I've got the black foam, and I'm just pushing it in, so that it's inside and that the edge is going to be all free. I don't want foam sticking out, and then that should give us a really good result, and that feels nice and firm. So I'll just get mixing the resin, and then we can get going. Okay, so here we go. I'll just put this into place so you can see it, and then we'll mix the colours. Okay, that one there. Okay, so the colours I'm thinking we're going to have a go with, really do like the new Vivid Magenta. Gorgeous colour. So going to mix some of that pearl white luster and the very pretty, it's the soft, goodness me, soft pink passion. Oh, got a mental blank. Anyway, that gorgeous shade. So we're going to pop that into there, and and we might put a bit of Max Gold Sparkle in as well. See how we go. All right, so get our little cups here. put it sort of in, then you can see it a bit more. Okay, so now I warmed the resin up for probably 20 minutes in the bottles in the sink, just with hot tap water, because I want it to thicken up, because you're going to get a better result. So that's the plan. We'll see how we go. I've mixed up about 100 mils, so that's the PUDUO resin, and it's 50 mils of one part A and 50 mils of part B. And, oops, I've forgotten my spatula, sorry. I think by now I'll be organised. Okay. Okay, so our vivid magenta. Always give them a stir. Actually, I've put probably way more than I needed in there. Heavy-handed today, hopefully it'll be all right. Give it a good mix. So it's still quite liquid as it is, because it's the nature of the resin. Today, pearl white luster, I'm thinking. Again, going to give that a stir. To there. Give it a good mix. You know, and it really probably wouldn't even matter if we let them sit for, 5-10 minutes before we even started to pour. So we'll keep going though, and maybe what we might even look at doing is mix all the colours up, I think. Then I'll start the pour. Yeah. Okay. This is so pretty. Okay. And I'll have all these products in the description down below with a link, so you can go straight to them on the website. Actually, I think it's called Soft Rose Passion. Had a mental blank then. Really pretty colour. Love it. Then we're going to have some Max Gold Sparkle, which we're going to move around a bit as it does. See how we go without trying not to get it everywhere. It's just gorgeous. And it's always so nice on the cup turning, or in this case the bottle turning. I can put more in to chunk it up a bit, as opposed to paste where you really shouldn't go over 10% at max. And I think I did do that actually with that vivid magenta, but we'll see how we go. Gorgeous sparkle. Okay, so got our Soft Rose, our Max Gold Sparkle, our Pearl White, and our Vivid Magenta. Colour of the year 2023. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to mix up the colours for the other one. Put them here. On a normal cup, probably 60 to 80 mils is plenty, but because we're doing a bottle and we're also doing the smoothie tumbler, they're larger vessels, so we need a bit more, and I'd prefer to have too much than not enough. Having said that, you don't want to feel that you have to pour it all out onto the cup or the bottle, because otherwise, if you do, it can end up pooling at the bottom because it's just too much. Okay, so we've got those. Let's go. We've got our Max White Sparkle. One of our all-time favourites. Again, giving that a good mix. Then I thought we would go Michelle Shimmer. Bit of a stir. Don't do that much. Plenty. One of my favourite colours as well. Just a beautiful sort of vivid blue with that gorgeous sheen to it. Shimmer. Shell shimmer. There we go. Okay. Next one, Lorraine Shimmer. Because I wanted something that was a bit lighter. Actually, I'm just thinking out aloud here. There's a really lovely, and I might actually even swap and use that one, the Ice Blue Luster. Yes, we have. Only because it keeps it, because I used Lorraine Shimmer last time, over here, and it's a really nice soft blue. So again, give it a stir. Yeah, this will go really beautiful with the Michelle actually. Wiping all that excess off. Give it a good stir. So you can see that's still very runny. Yeah, they're going to go so pretty together, those two. And then I thought we would use a white. But do we need to? Sometimes it's nicer just to have something totally different. What do we do? What do we do? I can either use the white. Yeah, I think I will. Because the white will add a bit of contrast. Giving that a stir, it's quite thick. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for 5 minutes and come back. I just need to get a drink. Okay, I'm back again. So it's still very liquid, but it's warm, so it's going to be thickening up, so that's fine. So, I always leave the gold sparkle till last. So, let's begin. At this point, it doesn't really matter what it looks like because it's going to roll and move anyway. But it's just getting it started.
No rhyme nor reason of where I'm putting things, just really just getting it out onto the bottle. These are such a great gift idea, especially with Christmas coming up. That's why I thought I'd do a second run. I know we did just a couple last week, but I just thought let's do this. Now let's see how this one's gonna come out with it. Remembering that we will cover that gold underneath, so hopefully it's going to be pretty. What I might do actually is have this sort of around the very top. Oops, put a bit much there. Because I know that it's always going to pull back from the top, from the edge. So that's why I'm going right to the edge on this. And we'll see what happens. I think this was good to leave it because even though it's running a little bit in some spots, it's actually not too bad. And I can feel it warming up in the cup, in the mixing cup. It's a bit much. And of course the white is going to mix with that gorgeous vivid magenta as well and create a different effect. I cannot believe how fast this year has gone. I'm sure you're all thinking the same thing with thinking Christmas now. I'm even too scared to think of how many weeks it is away. It's not just the Christmas, it's all the festivities prior. Well, I suppose and a bit after for the new year. And holiday time. How fabulous it would be to have a holiday. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for a bit and then I can come back and add some more just to give it a chance to sort of move. What I might do move that to one side, I think, and then move the other one other way so you can see it. Oops. So it's a matter of getting it right for you. Yes, I think you can see that. Yes, you can. All right, good. Just switched it on to start the swirling action. Put things over here for now. And we'll start with our gorgeous Michelle and the ice luster and the white. Just put this over the top edge. Possibly applying it with a spatula allows you a little bit more control, because you know you're not pouring it direct from the cup where you're going to have a big load of resin on it. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit there, I think. And I'm going to run round, and then what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to just put one thin smear across the very bottom of the smoothie tumbler. Because we don't want a big pile of resin on the bottom, and if you apply too much you'll end up with a bulb. The only way you're going to be able to fix that is to sand it down. Okay, so now we'll do the softer blue, ice luster. I can feel it getting warm in the cup, so that's good. I hadn't done any for such a long time until last week, and it's so fun to do this. You just order your cup turner online. Some good deals out there. Just make sure if you're in Australia you get the ones with the Australian plug, otherwise you'll have to have a adapter. Okay. Now we'll pop some white on. Sort of trying to see where the holes are to fill them in a bit. Actually, it's looking quite nice with the white. Glad I chose to go white instead of a darker colour. Okay. I'm going to let that continue, and I might put it sort of like that so you can see them both, and hopefully it'll do the right thing there. Okay, so I might go with a soft colour on this one first. Again, I'm just trying to fill up the little gaps. And I certainly hope I've got enough resin. Oops, a bit much. going over there to make sure that it's wet with some resin. Just going with my spatula now, just sort of to join them up a little bit so that I'm filling, you know, some of those gaps up. I will obviously come over with some more resin, but I'm just concerned that in case I don't have enough resin, which I should do, but it doesn't matter. We can just at least do this. It's not going to hurt anything. Because it will obviously continue to move anyway as it goes around, because I'm going to let this continue on and it will go all night actually. So how about that? Well, so far so good. The bottle's holding up because, as I said, it's the cup turner is designed to be a cup turner, not a bottle turner. So I'm impressed so far that it's held up. But you know, you can improvise. I've seen some beautiful glassware also put on the cup turner. So you just support your glass with some foam. Even bubble wrap probably is absolutely fine, but just make sure it's firm so it's not going to slip while you're got it on the turner. Right, and I'll come back to the white. And if you feel that it is getting a bit thick and lumpy, what you can do is just hit it with either your heat gun or the torch. Not for too long, obviously, because otherwise it's just going to run everywhere, but just a little bit is not going to hurt at all. Trying to move a bit faster because obviously it's getting a bit warm. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put our beautiful Max Gold Sparkle on. Again, I'm just touching any little spots that I can see where we've got still the bare bottle. Even the worst case scenarios, if you got to the end and it had cured and there was little gaps, you know, you can always add another layer on. It's not a drama. Or even a clear coat if you wanted to. If you weren't happy with the way it was, you know, if it was a bit lumpy perhaps. Coming together. Just going and seeing any little spots now. It's actually coming up very pretty. A bit here. Yep, that's my pump, my insulin pump telling me I'm low in sugar, but I have had something, but it keeps buzzing. It takes a while sometimes to regulate. Alright, I'm just going to let that sit now. I think I've got good portion of those little spots there. So I'll just let it run once more, and then I'll come back over to the blue one and add some more to that. Okay, now, wait a minute, I better just attend to this pump, otherwise it's going to keep beeping at us, and that will annoy me a lot more than you, I'm sure. Okay. It just alarms me that it's low. Bits there. Actually, no, we'll come over to this one now. Managed to get some pink on that one. Unless it's just a reflection, and it could be actually. Obviously, if I was doing this, for myself, oh, there is a bit of pink there. Look, how did I do that? Just have accidentally knocked it somehow. Anyway, maybe it was when I picked up a bit from the bottom, and there was a bit of pink underneath it. Okay, so we've got that. We'll have the light colour. And again, I'm just going to fill up all those little spots. Can't beat blues, love blues. Now, I'm going to put on a bit of white as well. It's a bit much then, so I'll just grab him up a bit. They're not difficult to do, are they? It's just a matter of just fiddling and, popping it here, popping it there. Not happy, scrape it off, start again. I'm just going to sort of do the same things with this one now, just if I find any little spots, just sort of touch them so that the resin is over them. seems to have covered quite well. Got again some of this on the top. And I told you that, oops, damn, they always pull away on that top. Okay. Now, I'm going to put some of our Max White Sparkle. Ooh, big lump on it. Much now. Gee, I'm really happy with the way this one's coming along. I think it's a good idea to let your product sit and wait that, you know, extra few minutes, just so it's not too runny. Let's see how this all settles down. Another thing you can do too, if there's any little bubbles, you can just spritz it with some of the isopropyl alcohol. A couple of spots there. On the lookout. Just running around with the eagle eye, just seeing if I can spot any little spots from underneath on the bottle, still showing through. Just the odd one here and there. It's pretty good. This here just seems to be a little bit lumpy. I think because I had a big lump of Max Gold Sparkle. What spot there? Okay. Just with the torch, just sort of run it over And that will just sort of level out a little bit of those ones that are a little bit sort of heavy, a bit lumpy. And of course it's going to break any of the bubbles as well. It's going to run there. Because if you do it too much, then that's what happens, you know, they just, it starts to run and you'll just get the streams going around and around instead of the interesting patterns. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now and I'll let it keep doing its thing and then we'll check back in a while. Hello everybody, here we are for our reveal. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. Very happy indeed. A little bit of sparkle there, you know me, love my sparkle. Very happy with that. And it'll be a gift for somebody for Christmas. I'll start making a bit of a list, I think. Very happy with that. So that is our smoothie tumbler, but obviously it could be used for anything because it's got the double walled insulation on it. But the colours turned out beautiful. Really happy. So that's that one. And then we have our beautiful bottle, wine cooler bottle. Loving that. It's turned out so well. That vivid magenta is such a gorgeous colour. And I'm really delighted at how that top turned out as well. Really happy. Beautiful. Yep. So have a look on the side. It's now mid-October. So there is a few of these available in a kit with the PUDUO resin, because the PUDUO resin is amazing. It's got such a beautiful gloss, better than any others that I've seen actually. I just love it. It's really, really good. So I've got the bottles, the smoothie tumblers, and the sparkling wine tumblers. So they're there with a kit of the PUDUO resin. So have a look at that and grab one while they last, because there's not many of them and they won't last for that long. So I hope you've enjoyed today. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the thumbs up and especially the notifications button, the bell, just to make sure that you'll be advised of any of the videos as I release them. Okay guys, well, if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. Have a fantastic week ahead and I look forward to your company next week. Bye for now.